down and enjoy this beautiful place and to actually see the Art Revisited exposition. It's amazing. Let's talk about the piece we're in front of now.
This is actually a piece by Victor Vasarely's son, the first piece of work.
Oh, all right.
His name's Jean-Pierre Yavarel,
okay.
And it's called Polychromatic Diffraction. And what's really great about op art is I think a lot of people at home might be thinking, oh, I can do this on my computer.
Okay.
Well, you can probably imitate it onto your computer with a program, but these works were done when there was no computer available. The artists figure out how to utilize color and line just with math and simple science. And what I love about this piece is how the artist has used the circular form and created a grid out of it. And then you have these overlaying colors that are complementary. So they're very aware of science and technology way before their time.
Well, I would say like father, like son, he created a wonderful masterpiece. And now stay with us. We'll be right back after these commercial breaks to show you more of Art Revisited here at the Albright Knox Art Gallery. Hello, I am Esther Smothers, your host of What's Happening Buffalo and Western New York. And if you would like to be a guest on the show or promote your upcoming event, please contact us via email at arkproductionswny@gmail.com. Again, that is arkproductionswny@gmail.com. Or feel free to give us a call at 716-563-1002, where you can say you have taken part in our mission in telling Buffalo and Western New York what's happening.
So behind me is one of my favorite pieces in the exhibition. It's by an artist named Heinz Mack. It's called White Light Dynamo. And this is, again, one of the kinetic sculptures that I was referring to. Artists who looked at sculpture and how they could apply optical imagery to make kind of really cool effects. And this is done in 1964. So we're looking at artists who had really new materials available to them. Plastic was fairly new, vinyl, and they were going to their local hardware stores to actually make these artworks. So what we're looking at is shower glass, the glass in the shower so you can't see in, that is put over a round wood circle with lines on it. So it's very simple how this piece works. As the lines turn, the shower glass distorts it. And what I loved about, and I still love about op art, is how simple the techniques were that these artists used. So before we go and look at a really spectacular installation by a contemporary artist named Olafur Eliasson, I can't not talk about this work by Francis Celentano, probably one of the most well-known kinetic artists of the kinetic movement from the 1960s. It's called Kinetic Painting number 3. And one thing that I think about when I look about this, if anyone's ever seen the opening credits for the movie by Alfred Hitchcock called Vertigo, it kind of has that same effect. You have what could be a stagnant work, which would still be really visually appealing, but the artist has motorized it so it turns and you get this feeling of that you're falling into the painting, that it's spinning out of control. And it really relates beautifully to the Olafur Eliasson piece that we're going to look at in a moment. So this is kind of the showstopper for the exhibition. It's an installation by a Danish artist called Olafur Eliasson. This is a really recent acquisition, a purchase for the gallery. It's called Triple Ripple from 2004, and Olafur Eliasson is really interested in science.
Okay.
And how to take something, a really simple idea, and make it really spectacular. And for those of you that have been watching the news lately, you might have heard about the artist because recently he just unveiled 4 waterfalls in New York City, all around Brooklyn and in Manhattan. So we're standing in front of it, and if we wait a moment, we're going to see ourselves in this installation, this reflection. And you're capturing the shadows that go around the room. And the idea of this piece is using basic principles of science. You have these 3 rotating discs. One side has a concentric circle on it that's white. The other side has the same circle, but it's mirrored. And there's simply a spotlight that shines on them. So as the pieces turn, you get this great stagnant, it's kind of painting like shadow in the corner, and then the 3 targets move around the room. And it's really perfect for an artist that's interested in science because The exhibition itself really appeals to two types of people. People that are interested in art and people that are interested in science and math. So we've actually done 2 audio tours for this installation, this exhibition. One talks about the art and one talks about how it works. So you can take both tours and get the full experience.
Well, I think we have definitely saved the best for last. This is an amazing piece, and as history is constantly being made, like we mentioned, the artist just created the waterfalls in New York City. It's good to know that a piece of history is right here in our beautiful city, Buffalo, and the Western New York region. Do you need help promoting your business? Would you like more people to know about your events? If so, you should air your commercials and advertise on What's Happening Buffalo in Western New York. To do so, please contact us via email at arkproductionswny@gmail.com. Again, that is arkproductionswny@gmail.com, or feel free to call us 716-563-1002. And then you can be a part of what we like to say, what's happening, Buffalo? Welcome back to What's Happening Buffalo and Western New York. I am your host, Esther Smothers, and we are here at the Albright Knox Art Gallery. And I am here with the Associate Curator, Ms. Holly Hughes, and we have just seen the wonderful art exposition, which is Opt Art Revisited. And now we're in the reading room, huh?
Yeah, this is one thing that I've been trying to do a lot when I mount exhibitions, is to really provide a little bit more context for our visitors who want to know more.
Okay.
So the reading/experience room, I like to call them,
Okay.
has a great array of books that you can sit down and look at, even rest your feet a little bit if you're tired of walking around the gallery, from more historical to more contemporary works in the exhibition. We have this great documentary that's running behind us on the artist Julian Stanczak, one of the artists we didn't get to today, but it looks at his life. He was a pretty remarkable individual. He lost his left arm as a young boy, so created all of his artwork with one arm,
Wow.
which for me is pretty phenomenal.
Amazing.
We have a computer monitor where you can sit down, tell us your thoughts, tell us about your feelings and your experience while you're throughout the exhibition. And also, there's a couple websites that you can go on to learn a little bit more about color theory and art. And we have these great vintage photographs that I didn't get to talk about much today that really look at the Albright Knox Art Gallery's role in op and kinetic art. We were one of actually the first museums in the United States to show op and kinetic art simultaneously.
All right.
And we have one of the biggest collections of op art in the United States as well.
Well, that's just how great Buffalo and the Western New York region really is. All I can say to our audience is that we haven't really begun to touch the artworks, the art exhibits that are here, and you have to know that we could not fit them all into the show. We just wanted to give a little taste, and it's so necessary for you to come and bring your family and friends to the Albright Knox Art Gallery and see with your own eyes this wonderful exhibit, which is Opt Art Revisited. And the hours again is Sunday,
Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 to 5.
Okay.
Thursday and Friday, we're open till 10, and we're free on Fridays.
Free on Fridays, and it's 10 to 10, right?
Yep.
And there's always time for you to come, and I just want to just say again, please come. Visit the arts that we have here in our Western New York region. It is vital to the culture of you. You know, it will benefit you. We're here at the Albright Knox Art Gallery, and this is what's happening Buffalo, Western New York. And as you will hear us say, when you go out of your home, as you watch this show, as you be a part of this wonderful society, you could take part of us saying, what's happening, Buffalo? Do you need help promoting your business? Would you like more people to know about your events? If so, you should air your commercials and advertise on What's Happening Buffalo in Western New York. To do so,